You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a pretty nice day here this morning in Gwinnett County, 48 degrees, going up to a high of 53, so that's pretty nice, not so cold. Listen, I don't know if you guys watched the game this weekend, but I was looking at the Kansas City game. It was cold, y'all. I was like, I don't know if I would have made it. I don't know if I would have made it in 5 below zero at that game. It was cold out there. There were people out there. I saw this one man. He had the Kansas City face paint on his face, right? He had the paint on his face. He had a mustache. It was full of like snot because it was cold and it was frozen. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. But anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I had a wonderful weekend. I just, I relaxed. Whenever my husband is home, I really have a good time because we're both working all the time so much, and it's just crazy. Like when he's home, it's kind of like we just hang out a lot, which I love. I love that. So I hung out this weekend. I got some work done. But still hung out and enjoyed myself, which I love. All right, today is Monday, January the 15th. It's also, Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. Yep, it's his birthday. But before I say shout out to Dr. Martin Luther King all the way to wherever he is in the universe, I gotta give a lot of love, lots of love to my nephew Trey Bell. That's my baby, y'all. So if I had a son, that would have been him. So Trey is my nephew. He's one of my nephews. He's my baby. He's my oldest nephew. I have 2 nephews. Jalen is my other baby, but Trey is my oldest baby. And I call him my baby. But happy birthday, darling. Love you for life. His birthday was yesterday. He turned the big 29. Oh my God, what does that say about my brother and I? We're getting old. Our kids are old. Our kids are getting up there, and every time they turn another age, we turn another age. Oh my God, thank God. We're not, neither one of us is complaining. So happy birthday, Trey Bell. We love you for life, baby. He is a coach up at Akron, Ohio. It's Akron, Ohio, Akron University. University of Akron. He's a football coach. Happy birthday, darling. Love you for life. All right, so happy birthday, Dr. Martin Luther King. Today is also National Bagel Day. Yeah, I wish I had a bagel right now. Yep. National Hat Day. Alpha Kappa Alpha Day. That's a black female or sorority. Alpha, the AKAs, y'all. The AKAs. We said short AKAs. Shout out to the AKAs. Blue Monday. It's also Brew Monday. It's Blue Monday and Brew Monday. Elementary School Teacher Day. Shout out to all the elementary school teachers out there. Idaho Human Rights Day. Indian Army Day. National Bach Day. I have no idea what that is. It looks like some kind of liquor. National Fresh Squeezed Orange Juice Day. That sounds delish. National Kyla Day. So if your name is Kyla, shout out to you. National Potholes Day. Oh my God, who wants to shout out to a pothole? National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. I don't like strawberry ice cream, believe it or not. I do like strawberries. I don't like strawberry ice cream. I don't like strawberry cake. I don't like strawberry anything. Caroline Day. Happy birthday, Caroline. Okay, her name is Arpa something. Happy birthday, Caroline. Chicago West birthday. Happy birthday, little darling. Yeah, that's Kanye and Kim's baby. Dove Cameron's birthday. Happy birthday, Dove. Drew Brees' birthday. Happy birthday, Drew Brees. Pitbull's birthday. Happy birthday, Pitbulls. Regina King's birthday. Happy birthday, darling. And Steph Tom's birthday. Happy birthday, Steph Tom. All right, those are your national days and birthdays for the day. So listen, today is going to be a little different, y'all. But the rest of this show, the rest of my shows are going to be different. So I'm going to give you national days. I'm going to do my horoscopes. So for those of you who are listening for the very first time, I normally do national birthdays and holidays and shout outs. So if you got an anniversary and things like that, we shout those out. When people email them to me, I shout them out. That's how the show is normally broke down. So national days, birthdays, shout outs, things like that. If you got an advertisement you want me to shout out at the beginning of the show, it will go right up there in the front at the very beginning before I even get to the national day. So if you want a shout out, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. There's a little small package there for you to get a shout out. Very cheap. $99 shout outs. And it goes like this. Shout out to Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce. For more information about that, go to GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com. That's a shout out. So just because I know some people are going to hear the show for the very first time. So shout outs go at the beginning of the show. Then the national days and birthdays go, and then I do the horoscopes, and then moving forward from this day forward, I'll be talking business and technology. If you want news about Gwinnett County, you have to go to the website, goodmorninggwinnett.com. You'll see something that says local news. There will be articles there about local news. You can see lifestyle. There'll be things there about lifestyle, living in Gwinnett, lifestyle relationships, all going to be there. I'm changing. I decided that in order for me to keep the show going and growing, I needed to make some pivots, right? So one of the pivots I had originally thought about making was doing a lot of video every day. I don't want to do video every day. I don't want to do that. It's not going to make me happy. And I was like, I don't want to do that. However, I love talking about business and AI and technology. That I do. I've been talking about it for 27 years. This year makes my 27th year. I've been talking about it for a long time. And I was like, you know what? I normally only talk about it on Tuesdays. But I know I would get great pleasure out of talking about this every day because it gives me great pleasure anyway. So I decided, in going through what I'm going to do, what I love doing, all that stuff, I keep the show somewhat the same. Birthdays, business shout outs at the beginning, national days, birthdays, horoscope, and then we're going to talk business. So every day I'll be talking business and technology. So that's the new format. I'm happy about it. So listen, if you don't I love business and I love tech. And so I want to be able to share information with new entrepreneurs, with entrepreneurs who have just started out, with entrepreneurs who are trying to grow their business. I love that stuff, y'all. I love that stuff. So that's the new format for the show. I'll be doing a new intro, new outro, all of that stuff. I thought I did it already, but I was doing so many things, I forgot to do my new intro and outro. So that'll be tomorrow. All right. Let's keep this train rolling because today we're going to be talking about 5 ways to make money with AI that nobody's talking about. But before I get to that, let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrology for today, Monday. What did I do with the horoscope? Did I just close the horoscopes out? What the heck did I do? Man, today is Monday, January 15th. These horoscopes are brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thias. And we're going to pick it up and start it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Aries, seminars will provide you with knowledge and amusement. Call someone you haven't seen in a long time. Don't take offense at comments made by coworkers. All right, look, don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. I'm saying, Aries, or just shut your mouth. Look, don't take offense to comments made by coworkers. Maybe they don't understand what they're saying. I'm just saying, don't waste time on this stuff. You got other things to do. Taurus, you will be a real chatterbox today. You should be making plans to spend time with the ones you love. Your reputations will be affected. All right, listen, Taurus, if you are a chatterbox, they got this thing called podcasting that you would probably be a perfect fit for. Hence is why I do it. Yes. Gemini, property investments will pay off. Your depressed mood has been hard to shake. You need to get involved in groups that offer physical activities. Listen, go join a bowling league, Gemini. That's all, a pickle team, a cornhole toss team. Find something that's going to get, because that will change your mood. I bowl on Thursdays in a league. It's exciting for me to do. It changes my mood. Go find you a league to bowl in, play pickleball, go and play golf. Find something that's going to excite your spirit so you don't be depressed. Okay? I know it's hard to shake, but you got to get out the house. You got to get out the house and do something fun. All right, Cancer. You may have a tendency to put on weight. Sheesh, don't we all, Cancer? Put your emotional energy into passion, not anxiety. Accomplishment is yours if you direct yourself accordingly. All right, look, I lost 3 pounds. I was excited. I got on the scale yesterday. I was afraid because I really enjoyed the holidays. I was afraid, but I got on and said, oh, crap, 3 pounds down. Yes, I think that's because I started back bowling, too. We were on vacation from bowling, so that was my exercise. Trying to get better. Listen, I've been going to the gym off and on all year, so y'all got to give me credit for at least keep going. That's right. Listen, Cancer, you can find a way to take off them few pounds. I know, we all have a tendency to put them on. Leo, your philanthropic contributions will bring you praise. Don't expect new acquaintances to be completely honest about themselves. Don't be taken advantage of by any fast-talking salesperson trying to part you with your cash. All right, look. All right, you just met this person. Don't expect them to be completely honest about themselves because most people aren't, Leo. So just know that the person you're getting right now is the representative. The real person will show up after the representative leaves. Let me say that again. The real person will show up after their rep leaves. Right now, you got the representative. So right now, tread lightly, guard your heart, protect your surroundings, protect your energy, because the person you see right now is not the real person. It's the representative. So they're not going to be completely honest with you until they feel like they should. So just know that you're not getting the real person right now. It's the rep. Virgo, don't try to hide your true feelings from your mate. Travel will be favorable. Resist overspending on luxury items. Expect some flack. Somebody gonna give you flack today, Virgo. Ooh, yes, child. Yes. Resist overspending on luxury items. I get it. You want to go out there and shop till you drop. Don't do it. Don't do it, Virgo. Remember, you got bills to pay, right? If you can afford to shop till you drop, knock yourself out. But if you go and shop till you drop and tomorrow you're going to be over there, Lord, how am I going to pay these bills? Don't do it. I'm just trying to give you some wisdom, baby. All right, I'm going to the song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day. And when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turning to morning dew. Then you the key to the lock, we in our own zone. Make yourself at home, get to know mine on the inside. You can meet at yours next time. And you feel it freshening, lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. We both already know your place is my place now.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett show, and we're going to pick it up with Libra. Ask family members for help, and you will be able to complete the projects more quickly. Get back to the comforts of your cottage or home. You will do extremely well if you get involved in competitive activities today. All right, sounds like it's a day of activity for some folks. You got to get out there, do something competitive. I just talked about bowling. It's a holiday for some people not so much. You know, it's beautiful here in Georgia. It's going to be 53 degrees. I'm going to try to see can I make the parade today. I'm going to try. The Martin Luther King Day Parade downtown Lawrenceville is happening today. So I'm going to see can I complete the show and then get downtown in time to see the parade. In the meantime, ask your family members for help if you need help completing the project, Libra. All right. Scorpio, you may have a problem keeping secrets. Okay, Scorpio, loose lips sink ships. Help children complete projects they are having difficulty with. Beware of colleagues who don't have your best interest in mind. All right, watch them. They smile in your face and all the time they want to take your place, Scorpio. Them backstabbers at work, you know who they are. Watch them. Sagittarius, you may have difficulties with family members if you get involved in petty arguments. Don't say something you'll regret. You're going to live to regret it, baby. Restrictions may be difficult for you if you live with, but try to do things by the book. All right, listen. Think before you say stuff today, Sagittarius, because once you say it out your mouth, you can't take it back. It's a done deal. As many times as you say, I'm sorry, won't take back what you already said. So just be careful, because you may say something that you just might live to regret. Capricorn, ask family members for help. Yep, ask them. Your family needs to spend time with you. Yep, so this is an opportunity for them to do that. If you take on too much, you will find yourself in trouble. All right, listen, ask your family for help. They want to spend some time for you. This is an opportunity for them to spend some time with you. You don't put too much stuff on your plate. Now you're going to be in trouble. Get the help you need. Spend some time with your family. Get everything done at once. Aquarius, you can continue to forge ahead if you make a few long-distance calls pertinent to closing pending deals. You may want to take extra special care of your luggage if you are traveling today. New romantic relationships will develop through group activity related to sports events. Yes, go out there to a sporting event. You're going to find a new romantic partner. Now, here's the thing, Aquarius. If you are in a situationship, you might want to rethink that thing. I'm just saying. You just might want to rethink it. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish, Pisces. Try to channel your energy into physical work. You are best to not retaliate if members of your household are trying to pick a fight. Be careful if your friend asks for advice. Look, fish, you know we love to give advice, but here's the thing. We're not going to give any today unless they ask. And if they do ask, be very careful about what you say. Because it's your friend and you think you can talk freely to them. I'm here to tell you, listen, you don't know what's going to upset somebody. So tread very lightly on the advice that you offer, even if they ask for it, okay? I'm just trying to save you some heartache, my fellow fish. In the meantime, try to channel your energy into your physical work. I don't know what that means. Like, my physical work is sitting in this chair talking to y'all and writing every day, all day. Yeah. I need to channel my energy into some physical work, except when I bowl on Thursday. Yep. When I'm bowling on Thursday, yep. In the meantime, look, don't try to pick no fights. Don't try to retaliate with nobody. Don't try to pick no fights with nobody. People trying to pick fights with you. Listen, fish, keep your energy safe today. Go on off in a corner. Let them fight by themselves. They can't fight by themselves. Let them get in their corner and fight by themselves. You go lock yourself in your room and get you a good magazine, a good podcast to listen to, read a good book. Let them, it'll wear off. It's like a bad drinking night. It's going to wear off. Whatever's bothering them is going to wear off. Don't let them coerce you into getting involved. All right? Those are all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow with more of the horoscopes and national days and birthdays brought to you by Noted Astrologer. All right, let's get on to some news you can use. I want to talk about, so this is my new segment. I'm excited. The reason I'm excited is because I love business and I love being an entrepreneur. I've been one for 27 years this year. And this is a new year. I've been trying to figure out how to pivot my show, and I finally figured it out. I'm going to talk about the stuff I love the most. I love Gwinnett County. Don't get it twisted, y'all. I do. But I think that all of the news that I see is bad news. And I can't do bad news every day. I just can't. I don't want to do bad news any day. Hence is why you hardly ever hear bad news on my show. But that being said, I love business even more. So just as much. And so I wanted to pivot. And I was thinking about video because everybody was like, you should do video. But me doing video every day, I don't want to do that. That's too much. On camera live every single day. Now, if I had a sponsor and a team of people where all I had to do was just show up and get on camera, yes, I've done that before. So that's amazing. I don't have that. So it's just me pulling all that stuff together. And I don't want to do all that. This is what I do every day. This is what I love. All right, that being said, let's talk business. So today I'm going to be talking about ways to make money with AI, because a lot of people don't think you can make money with AI, but you actually can. And these are ways that nobody's really talking about, making money with AI. Now, I could tell you, I'm going to give y'all a good example of some things you could do, but before I get to my first 5 ways, well, I'm going to tell you something I did yesterday. So, the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce is having its annual gala in March 15th, and it's an awards too. So it's a black tie, red carpet event. It's an awards and gala. We're going to be giving out awards. So I wanted an award that I could not find on none of the trophy stores. I'm like, okay, so we're giving out 13 awards. I couldn't find the award anywhere that I was looking for. Guess what I said? I said, you know what? Let me ask ChatGPT to create me an award, right, that I can send to someone to make a custom award for me. I went on ChatGPT. I told her what I wanted the award to look like, and it spit out the most amazing award things for me. I'm talking about beautiful. Now I'm going to take that picture, I'm going to send it to the custom award maker and see what my fees are going to be for them to custom make that for me. That's the power of ChatGPT. You can actually design, and this is not even on my list. I'm just telling y'all what I did. You can become a designer of custom awards. That is a custom award that nobody's going to have except me, because it came out of my head. I shared my thoughts with ChatGPT. ChatGPT gave me back what I said to them. Now I'm going to send it to the awards company to make a custom awards for me. Gorgeous. And I'm talking about gorgeous, y'all. I was like, that is beautiful. I made like 3 because I'm trying to determine whether or not every year I want to do a different one, right? Every year I want to give out, like, you don't get the same award every year. You get a different award based on the year. So I'm trying to debate if that's what I want to do, if I want to keep the awards that I have. So, but think about that for a second. There are companies out there that give out awards, all corporate companies. This is a big idea. There are corporate companies out there, and they give out awards every year to people, right? And there are companies out there that have celebrations where they give out awards every year. There are teams out there that have celebrations that give out awards every year. Can you imagine being the person that create custom award graphics for them to send to the custom award people? Can you imagine having a graphics business where you create custom graphics, right? You have a partnership with the custom awards company, right? Where you can mark up, like once you create the award and they sign off on it, now you can, on your website, because you have a partnership with that company, you can now say they can pay you and you pay the company and you keep your cut, they keep their cut. That's a business idea. I actually just made that one up right out of my head. But I just wanted to share with you like what you can do with the technology, right? And the ideas. Like there are so many ways to make money right now. It's unbelievable. It's actually overwhelming because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm one of those crazy entrepreneurs that want to start everything, which I'm trying to get better at that. But that's an idea for you. Now, content creation all day long, even though, and I'm going to tell you a prime example, even though the tools are there are just some people who will not make content. I don't care how many smart tools there are. And I give you a prime example. I have a partner, right? My partner and I have a client. And we were we supposed to have been chilling yesterday, but the client needed some audio for some audio commercials, like right now. Right? So he called me. He's like, look, they need the commercial. We need to launch it on Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. But I need to send it back right now, tonight. This is yesterday. I need to send this back tonight so we can, we can go ahead and send them the invoice, blah, blah, blah. We were sitting up there, cutting up stuff, creating content on the fly using smart tools. Here's why. Because they don't want to. So even though the smart tools are there, they don't want to. So that was a huge payday for both he and I. And we're both excited about that. So I made it. He sent it to them to approve last night. They loved it. He sent the invoice last night. That was content creation. So I created audio commercials for them using smart tools because Noise Media is my company. Like when I'm not doing the show, I still have to run the other side of the company. Everybody knows that this is what I do. I made it. I created the audio for them. Sent it to him. He sent it to the client. The client loved it. And I was so cool. Check this out. Because I know the client is a political candidate, right? I created the audio in Spanish as well. They didn't ask me to. I just did. Guess what? They didn't say they didn't want it either. So that was another bill that wasn't a part of the original bill. Oh, yeah. So that's one idea. Content creation. I get it. They're smart tools. But people who don't like using technology and the computer, they're not going to do it. I don't care how smart the tools become. So that's a great way for you to build a custom AI-driven content creation business. If you like creating things, you want to constantly be creating things, this is a great way for you to do it. You're going to help small businesses. You can help large businesses create the most amazing content right now because 1, they don't want to do it. 2, they don't have the time to do it. 3, they don't want to learn how to do it. That's where you come in. You fill a gap. You become a wedge in that gap right there. All right. That's idea number 2. I said 5, but it's really going to be 6 because the first one was not on my list. The second way to make money with AI is AI-powered personalized coaching. Now, listen, this is one of my favorites. I have 2 business partners, and we all coach people. So hence is why I'm doing the show. But I've been coaching people since like 2006. What is this? 2020, 18 years I've been coaching people. I've been coaching people in business since 2006, right? And when AI came out, I said to one of my friends, I was like, look, we're trying to create something new. I created a platform called, and this is for Gen Xers. So if you're a Gen Xer and you're thinking about starting a business, you've never been an entrepreneur before you go down that rabbit hole, and I'm calling it a rabbit hole because for some of you it's a rabbit hole. Before you start this, you may want to make sure it's something you want to do. So because I'm the president of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, I talk to a lot of women in business. I talk to a lot of people who are thinking about going into business. What's interesting is a lot of those people are women 50 plus or late 40s and up, right? Have never been in business before, have started some business that just fell, have started some business they didn't know what they were doing. Before you take that journey, I want you to go to genxuniversity.com, genxuniversity.com, genxuniversity.com. When you get there, listen guys, listen to what I'm saying. When they get to the site, there is going to be a tab that says Coach Ev or Coach Eve. Click Coach Eve first because she's AI. Go through her prompts. And then once you get through all of I built her. I created her. I trained her to be a super bot for Gen Xers who are thinking about starting a business. Before they start the business, they need to talk to Coach Ev. I call her Ev, right? And the reason I call her Ev is because my mother's name was Evelyn. Most people see EVE, they say Eve. But my brother and I calls my mother Ev. So I call her Coach Ev. You can call her Coach Eve. Call her what you want to call her. Just go take the test. Go over there. Go through the information and see if it's something you want to do. Now, if it's something you want to do, then you move forward. But here's the thing. You can check it out first to see if it's something you want to do. That's an AI bot, a super bot I call it, for entrepreneurs who are Gen Xers. You can do the same thing. You can start a company with a personalized coaching service that has an AI component attached to it. So before they even get to you to waste your time, they have already gone through your onboarding process with your smart bot. They have learned about the things that you offer. And the bot can be as smart as you want it to be. You can train the bot to do things. You can train the bot to create a business plan for the people. See, by the time they get to you, it's just now you're ready to coach. By the time they get to my partners and I, they have gone through the super bot. They know what their ideas are because it has helped them figure out a niche. They know they got a business plan. They got a marketing plan. They've done marketing research. All of that is on our smart bot. You can do the same thing. You can have a coaching bot. You can create a service around that. So many things you can do, y'all. So many things. So that's called genxuniversity.com. Check that out. Now, if you don't know how to create smart bots, I have a class coming up in February. It's called Chatbot Engineer Academy. So go to chatbotengineeracademy.com, register for the class. I'm going to teach you how to make these chatbots. Yes, you can go to ChatGPT and do some things, but you can't do all things on ChatGPT. Not yet anyway. Do you want to wait till you can while everybody else is learning right now what they can do? You can do that for free. Or you can take the Chatbot Engineer Academy class and learn right now so you can be ahead of the game. All right. I got 3 more ways to talk about, 3 more ways that you can make money with AI. So stick around. I'm going to a song. I'll be right back to bring you more of the ways how you can make money with AI. Stay tuned.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet, huh? sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm manic, dream at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, and we're talking business today, baby. This is my new format. I'm excited about it. So Monday through Thursday, I'll be talking business. If you want news, you can go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to find news, the local news about Gwinnett and what's happening around Gwinnett right there on the website. Here, Monday through Thursday, I'll be talking business and tech. Yes, I will, from 10 a.m. to 10, probably 10:30, 10:45-ish, maybe even 11 o'clock, depending on how good I'm flowing. But anyway, welcome back to the show. I'm going to pick it up. We're talking AI today, ways for you to make money with AI that people aren't really talking about. And I love AI, but it's a little scary too. So I got a love-hate thing for AI. I don't hate it. It's technology, so yeah, I talk about it all the time. We're talking about ways for you to leverage AI and all these amazing tools they have out there. Now, the third way for you to leverage AI is if you're a freelancer and you have any kind of service. Let's say you do websites, right? Because there are a lot of people that do websites. Technology has made it pretty simple for you to whoop up a website. Even platforms like Wix and WordPress, they got AI tools now that are plugins that's built into your website. But here's the thing, people that are looking for business opportunities, they're people. I don't care how simple, and I keep saying this over and over because I need you to hear what I'm saying. I don't care how simple these tools make life for people. If they don't like tech, if they don't like trying to figure out stuff, they're not going to do it. This presents an opportunity for you. So if you are a freelance web designer, there are tools out there that will help you spin up a website in 30 seconds, literally 30 seconds. Then you go back and you customize what you spent up for the client. So the client they have done your intake product, right? You've onboarded the client. They told you the color schemes. They've told you what you want, what they want on it. They tell you about the business. Maybe they sent you the content, maybe not. But here's the thing, you can whip up the content for them and they probably will love it. And so now this is gonna This is going to decrease the time that you spend with the client because they went through your AI person, your AI bot to do the onboarding. They went through your AI bot to do the intake. You've gotten their name, their email, their ideas about it because you've trained your bot to do all that. So now when it comes to you, you get that information, you take that information. Now you contact the client, you tell them you got everything they need, you give them a quote, right? If they like the quote, then you talk to them again and say, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm going to do. If they want a website, you got the color schemes, you know everything you need to know about the website. You know everything you need to know about the business because they've sent you the PDF about the business that you trained your bot on. Now it's going to go inside the website as a content for the site. Do you guys follow me? This is the power you have in your hand right now. So you can be a freelancer and use AI to enhance your freelancer business. Now, I use website design because I know a bunch of website designers. There's a lot of them. And for a second, I thought AI was going to take their jobs, right? But what I realized in checking out some of the technology and using some of it, it's not going to take their job because people still have custom things that they want. And again, I don't care how simple and smart the technology is. People who don't want to learn how to develop a website will not spend the time to read the website with the AI so they can learn how to use the AI to create the website. Now, you will get some people who just don't want to spend money. They will do everything for free and do it all jacked up. They will because they just don't want to spend any money and then they fail and they wonder why. It's because you haven't gone to the people that are experts because you want to do it all yourself. All right. I started doing websites back in 1994, I think it was. I think around 96, 97, Microsoft came out with Microsoft Front Page. I started coding like real code, like raw code back then for websites when it was just right out the gate. I went to school for that. Then Microsoft came out with this thing called Front Page. So I learned how to use Front Page, but I'm that person. And then I learned how to use Publisher. I used to publish newsletters. It's so crazy. I've been doing all this stuff for years, y'all. I said 1990s. We're in the 2020s, right? There are people, I don't care how smart the tools become, they just won't do it. And then you got cheap people who you don't even want to waste their time. They need to go through the form and you need to have a question in your smart bot that says, what's your budget? Because the minute you say that, they're going to click off your website. Don't waste time with them. That's why I'm saying these smart tools are going to help you. All the tire kickers, they're going to get rid of them. Because right at the gate, you can say, my service starts here. My service starts at $15.99 and up. What's your budget? That needs to be aligned in your smart bot. Because the minute you say $15.99, ooh, that's too much, they're going to click off and they're going to go somewhere else. So use these tools to enhance your freelancing business. All right. This is another one. Develop your apps, like niche apps. I thought about this and I got an idea for one. Like right now, Gen X University has an app too. So people can actually access the app on their phone so they can do things on their phone. But the funny thing about apps that I find is a little tricky, like unless it's some kind of app that has like a whole bunch of stuff built into it, like you really can just use a website because the same things you're going to do inside the app most of the time are the things that you can do on the website. So your app, if you're going to develop niche apps, they need to be something that's totally niche that people don't have to go to, that people can't go to the website to do, right? Because if it's something that's on the website, then what you need the app for? And I get it. You're trying to make money and you want to develop these niche apps, but don't develop a niche app unless you're developing web apps. Now let me go back for a second. If you are developing web apps that are niche, that's a good thing. And that's probably a lot simpler than doing mobile apps because I just did a mobile app for us and it made me pull my hair out for Gen X University. And I still got some tweaking to do. It's not in the app stores yet because I still got some tweaking to do. But if you're going to develop niche web apps, that could be a great thing for you. Like a web app. So I think I talked about this before and I can't remember what episode, y'all, so don't shoot me. But one of my things I wanted to do was to create a marketplace, which is a web app online, where I created all of these smart bots and I sold license to them. Why? Because I don't mind sitting here and creating smart bots. That's something I actually find pleasure in, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to create a bunch of niche bots and put them in a web app marketplace. You can do the same thing. You can create niche apps. You can be known for just creating apps for mommies in sports. That could be your thing. You can create these bragging and right apps for mommies with their kids. So you can create niche apps just for kids, right? So, prime example, my granddaughter, she's a competitive cheerleader, right? Her mom could actually create an app. Not her mom, because she won't do it. If I wanted to create a app for her, right, for my granddaughter, and call it Carter's, her name is Carter, Carter's app, right? And everything Carter does is inside of that app. And all her little friends can download her app. Now, me, being the person I am, it would probably be a lot of different stuff inside of Carter's app. But here's the thing. Every little cheerleader that goes to that school, mom is going to want an app for their little girl so they can be just like Carter. That's a niche. Now, I'm giving game right now, baby. That is a niche. Why would people want to do that? Because they like to brag. Not only that, it's time to raise money for Carter to go to cheer camp, right? We did this. There's a link. If you don't want to send it to text messages, people can subscribe to the app for free. And every time something happens with Carter, a notification pops up on their phone. All kinds of, they can go in there and buy Carter's her little t-shirts that she's selling that says, I love Carter. And now they can just buy it. And you don't need a website. It's an app. Here's why apps are important. I'm talking about mobile apps. Mobile apps are important because they're on people's phones. Guess what people's phones are? With them. All the time. I'll give you a prime example of something funny. So on Saturday, I was in the house, I was working, and then I decided I wanted to stop and go make me some breakfast because I hadn't eaten. This was around 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I go downstairs, and I'm not the person who walks with my phone 24/7. I'm not that person. The phone will be up on the charger. It'll be in the office, and I'm somewhere else in the house. I'm downstairs making breakfast. I come upstairs. My brother texts me, Audrey, right? And I'm like, okay, hey. My husband's calling me. He done called me like 3 or 4 times. My baby's calling me. My daughter called. So I'm like, what? So I said, let me call my husband first because he called the most. Hey, what you doing? I'm about to eat. You home? I'm home. Cause Carter's been calling me. Dominique's everybody's calling me. Right while he's saying that, my brother clicks in. Hey. Did you talk to your daughter? I haven't talked to my daughter. Well, call her because she's up. She's worried. She said she's been called. So everybody is calling me because you know why? They walk with their phones. I don't. They walk with their phones. I don't. So because they walk with their phone and I don't, my daughter was worried. Something's wrong. She's not answering the phone. My husband called her because my daughter's calling him. The baby's calling. And then they call my brother. It was crazy. I said all that to say a niche app on a phone could be lucrative. If you develop niche apps for people, it could be lucrative. Is it a lot of work? Yes. Is it a huge learning curve? Not as much as it used to be, but it's still a learning curve. Do you want to become a professional? You should. If you do, you need to spend some time learning all of the tools you're going to need to develop these niche apps for people. Is there a market for it? Absolutely. But you got to go find it. All right, my last way, the 5th way that you can use AI, right? Now, this is for people who are in the stock industry. I ain't in the stock industry like that, but I keep hearing all of these great ways to use AI for stocks. Now, if you're the people that are in stocks, they probably know if this is true or not, but you can use AI to do predictive analysis in stock trading, right? You can offer insights. You can lead profitable investments. Now, when I think about this, I think about using this predictive analysis and dropping it in a newsletter. Now, but let me say this before you do that. If you are using such tools, you need to make sure that you have that you can do that based on the SEC regulations, because you do not want to be going out there sharing stock information and you're not qualified to do that. I don't care if AI is giving you these predictive analysis, because if you go out there and give out information in the stock trading and you are not allowed to do that, you can find yourself in serious trouble. So although this may be a great tool, do you need a license to provide stock and trading information? I'm just saying, I know it's for educational purposes, but do you need it? So make sure before you do that. Then I would say, if you're okay, if you check the regulations, you check with the SEC, you know it's okay for you to share this information because it's education or whatever. Check first. Take that information that you use your use your AI for to get that predictive analysis and put it into a newsletter. You don't even have to. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like you may not know a thing about stock, and the regulation says yes, you can give information because it's for educational purposes. You take those predictive analysis, you put it in your stock newsletter, and you send it out daily. Now, how does that help you? Now you got this newsletter that the stock industry loves because it's giving these predictive analysis every day, right? And it's offering insights that's going to help people with profitable investments. Do your homework first, though, because this is a tricky one. It's not like doing an app. You talking about people's money. You talking about the security stock exchange. You talking about all of that. Make sure you can give this information, all right? But these are just some ways you can make money with AI that people aren't talking about. And here's the thing. People in stocks, they probably know about these things already. There's probably newsletters out there already. They don't come from your perspective. So let me say that. There are people out there using this technology right now. It's not you. So even though they're out there, they're doing it, you can still share this information from your perspective. Create your own audience of people. Technology is changing the way they do things so you can make money with these tools, right? And it's coming from you, because here's the thing. People do business with people they like and know. They do business with people they can relate to. So you may go out there and do a stock newsletter using predictive analysis that you got with AI, right? And somebody may be doing the same thing, but it's you. And they like you. They like your personality. They like the way your voice sounds. You know, they like how funny you are. They like that you play music in your show. All of these things. But then on the flip side of that, there may be people out there who hate everything you do. And that's okay, because not everybody's going to like you. What I want you to do is to look at these ideas, and they're all listed on my website, goodmorninggwinnett.com, and pick one that's going to help you create a business around it. Pick one. They're there for you to pick them, right? They're going to be there for you to leverage. Pick one. And I'm telling you, I don't care how smart the tools are. They're just going to be people who just won't use them. We're doing the Georgia AI Summit this coming Friday. So if you are in the Gwinnett County area, Georgia area, you want to know how to leverage AI, we're doing the Georgia AI Summit. It's this coming Friday at 9 a.m. I was at a breakfast on Friday. There was a young lady there, and I love the fact that she shared this with me. She says, Audrey, I was going to come to the AI Summit. She says, but, I just didn't know when I was going to have time to do it. I didn't know when I was going to have time to learn something new. And I was like, yeah, but what about there may be people in the room that you don't have to learn anything new. There may be people in the room that can actually help you do the thing you need, and because you're in the room, you get to ask them the questions in person. She said, oh my God, I didn't even think about it like that. I didn't even think about it that way. And I'm like, really? So I said all that to say, people are shying away from all this technology for a bunch of different reasons. One, they feel like they don't have time to do it. Two, they think AI is going to take us out. Three, it's like I'm afraid to turn on my computer. So many reasons. That's where you fill in the gap. So go to the website, goodmorninggwinnett.com, read the article, find something in the article that's going to help you move your business to the next level, or start a business in general. It's going to free up your time. It's going to give you a different freedom of life. I talk to you guys 4 or 5 days a week sometimes. It's what I do. I did that. What I did last night when I told you we had a client had everything to do with what I do right now, because in a couple of days you'll hear those commercials that we created at the beginning of this show. You're going to hear them commercials play at the beginning of the show because the client needed exposure for what they're doing. So at the beginning of every show, for the next 8 episodes, you'll hear that commercial playing that we created last night. I hope this helps somebody. I hope this really gets you to thinking about some things. I want you to think about things you want to do. I want you to think about goals that you've set for yourself for 2024. I want you to step out on faith and start making power moves because you want to see a better life. You want to do something different. You want to live a dream. You know what I mean? You want to find a new group of friends. I want you to step out of your comfort zone to do that. All right? All right. All right, I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for today. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. And here it goes. It says, we all have our time machines. Some take us back. They're called memories. Some take us forward. They're called dreams. Ooh, let me say it again because somebody missed it. We all have our time machines. Some take us back. They're called memories. Some take us forward. They're called dreams. Jeremy Irons said that, and he was right. We all have a time machine, all of us. We decide where we want to go in the time machine. Do we want to go back to the past, or do you want to go back to the future? Which one do you want to go to? Because I'm going towards the future. I have a tendency to live in the past sometimes when I'm feeling, sad and lonely about how much fun I had when I was 25 or 20. I had so much fun, and sometimes I live there. But then I have to remember, I have to prepare for the future. So I have to work right now in the present so I can have the future that I dream about. The past was fun, but my future is what I dream about. So you have to decide which direction you want your time machine to take you in. Ooh, I know that's heavy for somebody today, but I hope you get it. So all I got for you, y'all. Could be anywhere in the world, but just spent the last 54 minutes, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you miss any episodes of the show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. And also be sure to contact me and connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn at Good Morning Gwinnett. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing, to bring you more of what's happening in the business and tech world. So be sure to stick around. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Stay safe out there. Have a wonderful day. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.